The Korean Peninsula is emerging as the new center of Northeast Asia's logistics. By constructing the best ports, Korea is creating a new era for logistics. Creating new port value to become the center of Northeast Asia's logistics. At the heart of that new wave is Korea Container Terminal Authority. Occupying 30% of the world's trade traffic and leading the flow of the world's economy. The new era of Northeast Asia. The competitiveness of port logistics is becoming the core of the nation's competitiveness. Handling 99.7% of the nation's import and export cargo from automobiles, textiles, and consumer electronics to daily necessities and being the engine of the nation's economic growth, ports. Since its foundation in 1990, Korean Container Terminal Authority has been actively inducing private capital and various financial resources. Korea Container Terminal Authority has developed the Gamman Terminal and Shingamman Terminal and Uam Terminal at Busan Port, as well as Phase 1 and Phase 2 terminals at Gwangyang Port. And by managing and operating container terminals and multi-purpose terminals in Korea's key ports, such as Pier No. 4 at Incheon Port, Pier No. 6 at Ulsan Port, and Eastern Wharf at Pyeongtaek Port and Jinhae Port. The KCTA has solved Korea's port traffic congestion as well as improved port logistic competitiveness by creating various additional values with systematic and efficient management and operation. Establishing the logistics basis for Busan Port to compete with the world's primary container handling ports, while distributing port facilities at the real time and improving the operation system to be more efficient. Korea Container Terminal Authority has become the driving force of the local as well as the nation's economic growth, becoming the leader of Korea's port logistics industry. The future of logistics hub ports that will lead the world's logistic flow in the era of Northeast Asia is coming toward us. On the verge of becoming the 21st century's hub by establishing a flawless service system and leading facilities with its naturally blessed location, Gwangyang Port. By carrying out the highly organized Gwangyang Port Development Plan and finishing Phase 2 construction by 2004. KCTA will bring fresh changes to Gwangyang Port by establishing handling capacity of 2.83 million TEUs at 12 container berths. In addition, Korea Container Terminal Authority is planning to finish construction of the first stage of Phase 3 terminal by 2006 and the second stage of Phase 3 terminal by 2008. Gwangyang Port will establish the basis for low-cost and high-efficient services by making it possible for 12,000 TEU-class vessels to calling the port by constructing the second stage of Phase 3 terminal to become Asia's first fully automated terminal while increasing the productivity to more than 40% compared to existing terminals. By additionally constructing one berth in the Shinsundae Terminal of Port of Busan, which is the largest port in Korea, that handles 80% of Korea's container cargo, and 4 berths in the northern part of Busan New Port. Korea Container Terminal Authority will make Busan Port the center of international logistics. A third-generation port that provides the functions of a port, airport, information center, business zone, and recreation area, Penta Port. Along with the creation of hub ports, Gwangyang Port and Busan New Port also hold KCTA stream and will work towards creating Pentaport. With its unparalleled facility and flawless service, ports of Gwangyang and Busan will provide the world's corporation and vessels with a safer and precise on-time logistics system. Korea Container Terminal Authority will turn these ports into an optimal business environment that will grow with logistics, industry, and economy by turning port hinterland area into an international logistics complex, expanding convenient transportation networks, and providing various incentives for logistics centers for international companies. The epic of the future's high-tech ports that will lead Northeast Asia in the 21st century. Korea Container Terminal Authority is creating that epic. The people that create new dreams for the 21st century. Korea Container Terminal Authority's eyes are opening up to a new dream. Beginning with Gwangyang Port and accelerating even faster, the construction of Pentaports. In 2011, when the development of Gwangyang Port and Busan New Port are completed through the Continuous Development Project, Korea Container Terminal Authority will be fully devoted to securing 22.1 million TEU capacity, which is the 100% cargo handling capacity to cargo volume. When its construction is completed and coastal transportation network will connect the nation's trade ports such as Gwangyang Port, Busan Port, Incheon, Pyeongtaek, Yeosu, Ulsan, Mokpo, Pohang, and Masan. Thereby, KCTA will establish the logistics base for the harmonious improvement of coastal and ocean transportation. The Steel Silk Road will expand with the opening of Rapid Transit Railway, which will connect North and South Korea's railroads. Korea Container Terminal Authority's dreams toward a powerful logistic nation is heading down that road. An international port logistics network that will connect the world with its accumulated port development technology and know-how. Korea Container Terminal Authority will lead the way to become Korea as the logistics center of Northeast Asia. People who continuously challenge the future. Korea Container Terminal Authority will create a new value for the 21st century's port and logistics. Crossing the ocean to the world. Going ahead of the world to the future. Make your dream of a powerful logistics nation come true with Korea Container Terminal Authority.